Hello guys, all of you, welcome to my channel Boo. Today I have a video for you how to escape the man marking of your opponent, how to avoid his man marking in the best way with Boo tactic. Let's go. But before we start, don't forget press the button of subscribe and like in my channel. Let's go. As you see guys, this is the main formation for Boo Udud. So I play with 2 CF, 1 AM. So easily opponents can man mark my 2 CF and AMF. In this way he can get me if I didn't have assistant manager to make me avoid this man marking or to escape this man marking. Let's explain it how it's going. When opponent man mark your main formation, you have to put assistant manager, whatever, even if the same manager, but you have to change or switch between positions of their places. So for example, we have in the main formation Lukaku on the right side and Van Basten in the left side. So this way we in the second formation assistant manager for Fischer, we change the positions. Van Basten, he was in the left, we send him to right, and Lukaku, he was in the right, we send him to left. Hansel, for example, if you have a third assistant manager, you can do the same. Van Basten in the right side and Lukaku on the left side. So this is your main manager. Those are your assistant managers, Hansel and Fischer. Now if you do that, what will happen? For example, you are playing with the main formation Udud, and opponent man mark you with Lukaku with the left back and Van Basten with the right back, he man mark you. Or maybe he can man mark you with the DMF. So in this way you get difficulty to score, like your players, they don't have the space to get the ball, as always tight position on them. These situations when you go assistant manager and the positions are changed, now what will happen? His right back and his left back, they will also change their positions compared to the man marking. In these situations you confuse his back defense line. If you have a CMF mentality of offensive like Vieira or box to box Nedved for example, or Cruyff, anyone who is playing a much offensive side, so these situations you give the spaces for them to join attack. Let's go for game plan to explain it better. Now as you see guys, if we change the formations then, and you have two players, for example this formation, if you change the players, if you change the positions of the players, then his right back and left back also they will confused, as they have to change their positions to man mark. These situations you have a space for Vieira for example to join to attack, he will be not man mark because the right back or left back maybe he's just pay attention to the man marking for specific player. These situations you can get him easily and you go offensive threat mentality also, that's better. In this case opponent can man mark, you have a lot of options now to beat. But if you play regular formations all the squad you have with the same positions, then it will be difficult on you. One more thing, if you want to escape his man marking also, you have to go for tactics, advanced tactics. You have to go for advanced tactics, then attack one, you can do a wing rotation. This way what will happen, players will change their positions like a rotation, but it will also confuse you. Maybe your build up system will be confused also, you can't get it easily. If you are expert player maybe you can deal with it, but for others maybe they can't. So this good option, but at the same time maybe brought you in trouble. So what I want to say, if you have this option number one, the second option you go attacking fullbacks. What will happen if you have one Bissaka, maybe he's a defensive mentality, he will not join to attack. With that tactic he's going now to join to attack. Imagine his left back is man marking Lukaku, he will not pay attention for one Bissaka. You easily go and cut inside and maybe you can cross, or maybe you can assist, or maybe you can score. So easy to get him. It's the same way for Maldini, he's already offensive mentality, but you bought the tactic, he will join also. These situations you can beat him from his right back and left back, will they have to man mark Van Basten and Lukaku, and imagine you swap between his right back and left back. That's big problem it will be for him. And one more problem for him you can give him, you play full back attacks. What you will get? Spaces a lot in his defense, a lot of limitations. You can smash him, you can make him like rookie level of a play. If he does play with the same man mark, he has to remove it, otherwise he will not get easy game play against you. You can dominate him easily. It's the best way to avoid the man marking guys. Even the midfield, if you are playing them without restriction defense, like you play them like this way, imagine you play like this way and you have Nedved and you have become box to box. For example, I just give you two players, they will join attack attack. Every chance they will try to give you the support of CMF and support of right back and left back, and the strikers are changed their positions. This situations he has to get confused. Even the whole player, if you play whole player AMF, you can get him also as the mentality offensive. You can just beat him easily. I think this tactic is amazing, guys, for just to stop this kind of players who try to man marking you. I wish this video is useful for you guys. We got the end of that video. I hope it's useful, and thanks for watching all of you.